three undeniable signals that both of you crave this connection and your souls already recognize the truth. When attraction runs deeper than surface conversation, something extraordinary happens beneath the noise of everyday life. Certain emotions bypass verbal expression entirely. Specific individuals create magnetic fields around themselves without uttering declarations. When twin flames quietly acknowledge one another, the outside universe remains oblivious. Yet internally, everything shifts. The recognition pulses through every heartbeat. The awareness saturates every moment of stillness. The knowing permeates thoughts, breathing patterns, lingering glances between you both. This message reaches the person questioning their reality right now. The individual wondering, does this feeling flow both directions? Does their heart mirror mine? Have I constructed fantasy from fragments? Absolutely not. Your intuition carries authentic weight, something precious and uncommon. Powerful indicators exist revealing when two people hunger for each other profoundly, passionately, wordlessly, despite obstacles like circumstance, hesitation, separation, or ego preventing verbal acknowledgement. Let's explore the depths. Here are three unmistakable signals proving you both desire each other, and consciousness confirms it mutually. Signal 1. Their presence haunts your awareness regardless of physical distance. When twin souls crave connection, proximity becomes irrelevant to the bond's intensity. This transcends digital communication or bodily nearness. Morning awareness begins with their image. Evening rest arrives with their memory. Throughout daily routines, their essence unexpectedly floods your consciousness without invitation. The remarkable truth? They experience identical sensations because this represents signal 1, an invisible energetic magnetism. Both individuals perceive each other's emotional landscapes. Their sorrow registers as heaviness in your chest. Their anxiety manifests as mental turbulence within you. When they mentally reach toward you, the sensation resembles gentle tugging at your core. This phenomenon doesn't occur with ordinary acquaintances. It manifests exclusively with the individual whose essence intertwines with yours. Their identity surfaces everywhere, not through randomness, through cosmic synchronization. Melodies trigger their memory automatically. Strangers bearing resemblance catch your attention. Phone checks become habitual, anticipating their contact. Reality seems to continuously whisper gently, notice how you two resonate together. Your emotional states mirror theirs. Warmth blooms when affection flows from their direction. Discomfort arises when longing consumes them. Inexplicable nervousness surfaces when they recall shared experiences. This represents an invisible cord, intangible yet profoundly perceptible. When their energy constantly infiltrates your field and mental images arrive effortlessly, this isn't fixation. This is genuine connection. Something internal within you responds to something internal within them. That constitutes signal 1. Signal 2, concealment attempts consistently fail for both parties. When two individuals genuinely crave each other, confession becomes unnecessary. Their behaviors, eye contact, physical language, and pauses reveal everything already. The amusing reality, both continuously attempt hiding these truths, yet the heart betrays itself relentlessly. Eye contact extends beyond appropriate duration. Their gaze doesn't merely observe you, they freeze. They study, then rapidly avert like catching themselves transgressing boundaries. And you mirror this precisely. Visual communication expresses realities your voice fears articulating. Small, anxious mannerisms emerge. They maintain composure around others, but your presence triggers sudden adjustments. Clothing straightening, facial touching, altered breathing rhythms, shy smiling. Speaking velocity shifts erratically. You demonstrate identical patterns. This reveals how bodies respond to presences they recognize as desirable. Both actively suppress emotional displays. You want to message them, they want to message you. You want to verbalize affection, they want to confess their depth of caring, yet both select silence. Not from absence of feeling, but from overwhelming intensity of feeling. You both notice microscopic details about each other. Their vocal tone registers immediately. Detecting when something feels wrong happens automatically. Reading subtext becomes second nature. Catching hesitation in their speech occurs instinctively. Sensing happiness, nervousness, disappointment without explicit communication happens naturally. That's not typical. That's not mere friendship. That is emotional attunement existing only when hearts desire each other intensely. You attempt creating distance, but magnetism persists. Self-persuasion about moving forward happens. They try distraction strategies. But something perpetually draws you both back. A melody, a flashback, a notion, a vision, a fear of loss, a yearning for embrace. Pushing happens, then gravitating closer follows. Detachment occurs, then missing resurfaces. Pretending indifference happens, but underneath caring dominates. This is signal 2, the concealed affection refusing to remain concealed. Signal 3, an unmistakable sensation of destiny exists between you. The third signal carries maximum power. It's not chemistry, not physical attraction, not temporary infatuation. This is profound soul recognition that this individual is destined to significantly impact your existence. You lack explanations, you lack understanding, you simply know. Every conversation makes time evaporate. Minutes transform into seconds. Dialogue flows organically. Quiet moments feel comfortable. Pretending becomes unnecessary. Authenticity flows naturally and they reciprocate. You feel protected with them, not just physically, emotionally. Your heart finds tranquility around their energy. You feel witnessed, comprehended, appreciated. You feel they understand you in ways others cannot, and they receive the same understanding from you. Your essences communicate beyond language. Sometimes one glance transmits 1,000 sensations in one instant. Sometimes their gaze exposes you beautifully. This is soul connection, not conventional attraction. Futures with them appear in imagination without deliberate planning. They populate your thoughts when envisioning happiness. You contemplate how existence would unfold together, not from delusion but from authentic longing. They engage in identical mental patterns, even without demonstration. They think about you in quiet intervals. In nighttime before sleep, when life becomes burdensome, when contemplating what's ahead, your name emerges inside their heart unexpectedly. You both sense it. Something remains incomplete between you. Even during current distance, even with minimal communication, even with complicated circumstances, even with misaligned timing, a sensation persists that the narrative continues, that something greater awaits, that fate reserves space for both of you. This is signal 3, the spiritual attraction resembling destiny, kismet, divine orchestration, the sensation that this individual isn't just another person. This individual is someone your soul instantly recognizes. Final message for you. When these signals resonate powerfully, when their name accelerates your heartbeat, when your soul experiences something intense, deep, and beyond explanation, then listen carefully. They desire you equally. They sense you equally. They think of you equally, even through their quietness, even through their normal facade, even through their concealment attempts. Sometimes the most powerful love stories originate in silence, with two people craving each other but terrified of vocal admission. Yet the truth already shines visibly. It's in the eyes, it's in the energy, it's in the magnetism, it's in the emotions neither can regulate. You don't imagine this bond, you experience it. They experience it. Your souls experience it. because certain connections aren't formed by conscious decision. They're formed by destiny. And what you're experiencing is one of those destined connections. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button and let Psychology Wisdom guide you deeper into understanding the human heart. What's one sign you felt with someone special? Drop your story below.